Whitney loves you. And that's why she's jumping into this wrong-headed marriage to Chad.
Nice to think I was fairly bright.
Well, just think about this, okay? Why would she all of a sudden be all gung-ho about becoming Mrs. Chad Harris? I mean, she hasn't said a word at all about marrying him since we all came back from L.A., right?
No, not a word.
Okay. And I know that they got back together, but I really feel like her heart hasn't been completely committed to Chad since they reconciled.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think Chad would probably disagree with that assessment.
Well, he's a man, and, you know, sometimes men just, they don't see these things.
Yeah, I probably should have known that already.
See, Whitney is in love with you, and she's just really scared. So she's doing whatever she can to push it out of her mind.
You know, I'd really like to believe that, really.
Well, I'm right, so you might as well.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, I already went down this road with Whitney, and I asked her if she was marrying Chad because she was afraid she might have feelings for me. I asked her that.
Okay, what'd she say?
Well, she categorically denied having any feelings for me whatsoever. Any positive feelings, anyway. And then she went on, she said a bunch of other stuff. And basically, the gist of it was that she hates me and she never wants to see me again.
Because she's in love with you, Fox.
Again, I'm sure I should be getting this.
You know what? I wouldn't even try to get it. Just trust me. I'm her best friend. I know her. And she's all over the place with her emotions right now because of you.
Huh.
Simone, say something. Anything.
What? Like, congratulations. I can't wait to have Chad as my brother-in-law. Let me break Whitney. The two of you lied to me. You snuck around behind my back while Chad led me on.
No, we've been through this, Simone. That was never my intention.
And now you want me to be happy for you? I don't think so. I think you're getting married is a lousy idea. And I bet Mom and Dad will, too.
You and Julian? You had his baby? Say it, Eve. Say it out loud. Tell me that you slept with a man that I hate. That you gave birth to his bastard child.
TC, please.
If you have one damn decent bone in your body, be honest with me for the first time. Tell me.
It's true. I had Julian's baby.
It's finally happened, TC knows. What'll I try to do to Eve?
My little girl. Oh, my baby girl. Oh, my little girl.
Yeah, why is Miss Whaler saying that?
You just called me your little girl. Are you? Because you're being
Sweetheart.
I'm so sorry. I mean, clearly, I didn't mean to confuse you. It's just that you've, you know, been through so much since you lost your mother. I was just overwhelmed for a moment.
Yes, my wife is very sensitive. You're very emotional.
Right. And I called you mother in the car. Exactly. I guess it just brought out my maternal feelings. I'm honored. Really. You know, from the moment I saw you, I felt like I knew you, even though we never met. So thank you. Oh, no. No, it's I who thank you. You're such a lovely young woman. Your mother would be so proud.
Sweetheart, you know what? I think that maybe we're monopolizing our young new friend's time. They probably want to get settled in and find a sister.
No, it's okay. We're in no rush here.
Excuse us. Darling, I'm not certain that we should spend any more time with them.
But she's my daughter, Martin. She's so close. I don't want to let her out of my sight.
Listen, I feel the same way about Louise, but we mustn't make them any more suspicious than they already are.
I don't see why we can't tell them.
No, absolutely not. Alistair has eyes and ears everywhere. If he was to find out we were together, God knows what he would do to them or to us. As much as we want to tell them the truth, we need to protect them.
Fools. Once I get the word from Alistair, you'll all be dead.
Dreaming of her every single night, missing her so much that my heart would literally ache. How can I not tell her that I'm her mother?
And the reason you left her in the first place was to protect her, and this situation is even more dangerous now.
But you see how she misses me? How my absence has affected her so much? I mean, what a difference it could make if she knew how much I love her.
I feel the same way about Luis. I mean, it's killing me not to be able to tell him that I'm his father. I want to throw my arms around him and tell him what a fine young man he's become. Let him know how very proud I am of him. I mean, I wish that I could tell him that I want to avenge Antonio's death as much as he does, that he's not alone in this. He never was, and he never will be.
But you must be exhausted, though.
I know I should be, but I'm not. I can't stop looking at her.
Mrs. Wheeler.
She just looks so familiar to me. I mean, and not so much her face, but her eyes and her voice. They're exactly like my mother's.
Well, you've been dreaming a lot about the past.
Yeah, my mother is always in my dreams.
Well, that's what it is then, Sheridan. You've been thinking about your mother so much that somehow in your mind you think this woman looks more like your mother than she actually does. Hey, you know that that's not possible, that she's your mother. You understand that, right?
What difference does it make if she knows she's her mother or not? We're all gonna be dead soon.
Honey, please, at least hear us out.
What? So you can appease your guilty conscience? No way. Sit with it. Live with it. You deserve it. You think you're just gonna marry Chad and live happily ever after? Don't count on it. There's no way that Mom and Dad are gonna approve. They know what it takes to make a happy marriage, and neither of you has a clue.
I'm so sorry, TC.
Don't say a word to me. Don't you ever say a word to me.
Finally, he sees his saintly wife for the sinner she is. Please don't do this.
Don't do what? Huh? Don't walk away from you? Don't look at you as though you're a stranger?
I'm still the same woman, TC.
No, you're not. You're not the woman that I married, and you're not the woman I love.
Hallelujah! The truth shall set you free.
Oh, Eve, how do I help you through this?
Not 5 minutes ago, you said that you understood. You said that our love was strong enough to withstand anything.
Anything but sleeping with Julian Crane. How many times did I find you two together in each other's arms? How many times I asked you if there was anything going on? And you told me no. You gave me all these lame excuses, and I trusted you. How could I be so stupid?
Never meant to hurt you.
All this time, what was going on, Eve, huh? Were you hiding this little bastard child? Were you trying to get child support from him? Were you sleeping with him behind my back all these years?
No. I've never been unfaithful to you, TC, I swear.
Like I believe a word out of your lying mouth. Every night, I would sleep in the same bed with you. And I knew if we had problems that we could work through them. I knew that we would be there for each other, that we would be able to count on each other.
We could. And we still can.
All this time you had this dirty little secret. You lied to me, Eve. Just the idea of you and Julian Crane just disgusts me.
I swear to you, TC, what we had It was over a long time before I met you, I swear.
And I am supposed to believe that? It doesn't change the fact that you lied to me the first day we met. You lied to me about everything, Eve. Damn it, you lied to me.
Tease me. Tease,
Get the hell away from me! Don't you love...
And you thought that this would never happen. God, Liz, how could you do this to your own sister? Turnabout's fair play, Eve. You destroyed my life. Now it's my turn to wreak havoc on yours. I have waited a long, long time for this. And are you happy now? Does it make you feel better? Sad to say, but yes, it does. I'm finally approaching some sort of closure on everything that I missed out in my life because of you. And it's just starting, Eve. Your daughters aren't even home yet.
So I can't let you go through this alone.
You get out of here. Get out of here now. TC will kill you if he sees you.
Simone, honey, I'm really sorry you feel this way. Chad and I were just hoping that maybe...
You're forgetting, Simone, that your parents have come around about me and Whitney.
Only because you backed them into a corner? Trust me, when you tell them that you're planning to get married, they're gonna pitch a fit.
Well, Dad, maybe, but Mom actually has no right after what she's...
What are you talking about? Why do you say that?
Yeah, I mean, rationally, I know Mrs. Wheeler can't be my mother, but still.
Well, Sheridan, they probably have a lot of things in common. Okay, I mean, for one, you can tell how warm and compassionate Mrs. Wheeler is.
My mother was just like that, too. You know, she would really listen when you would tell her things, just like Mrs. Wheeler. God, why did my mother have to die? My life would be so different right now.
Catherine, we can't keep looking at them. We have to act like we've never met them before. It's the best way to keep them from danger.
Luis? Ay, mi sobrino Luis.
Hey, Maria? Ah! Oh, my God. Hey, how'd you recognize me?
Oh, photographs from tu madre.
Oh.
She sends pictures every Christmas. Oh, you are so handsome. Just like the pictures showed you to be. And you are la novia de Luis?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm Sheridan.
This is my mother's sister. Hello. Aunt Maria, it's okay to call you Aunt Maria?
Ay, sí, claro que sí. I am Tia Maria to everyone around here, ¿verdad, señor y señora Wheeler?
That's right. Everyone calls her Tia.
So you have met the Wheelers, then?
Yeah.
They are very good to our Paloma, just like godparents.
Yeah? Yeah, we heard. Thank you again for taking such good care of my sister. Of course. Oh, I can't believe I'm finally meeting you.
Oh, so many times your mother asked me to come to the States.
Yeah.
But I could never get away from the inn. And of course, you know, she would never come here.
Well, you know, she hates to fly.
How is she?
She's not so good.
We heard from your brother Miguel. And also about Antonio. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's a terrible loss. And, you know, now with my mom's relapse, well, she's stable, but, you know, the doctors, they don't know how long she's gonna live.
She will make it. My sister is very strong. And God will hear our prayers.
Yeah. Just like Mama.
Now, I will make you something to eat and then show you to a room so you can sleep.
But, you know, I was just hoping to see Paloma before all that.
Paloma, she's not at home. She went out earlier with her friends.
We'll just see her later, then.
Sí, como no. She will be so happy you have come.
Yeah.
Now, please, everyone sit, and I will bring you something to eat.
Thank you.
Standing. I hope it's good. Chances are, it's your last supper.
So many times I asked your mama to come and visit here in Puerto Arena, but she would never come.
Well, it's not that she didn't want it. I know she did.
You say she's afraid to fly? Luis, I've never known my sister to be afraid of anything.
Well, truth be told, it was about more than planes. You see, Mama was dying to come down here to see both you and Paloma, but she could never get a day off.
I've never seen anyone with so much drive and energy.
She worked for your family. These cranes I have heard about.
I'm afraid so.
Well, just so you know, all right, Sheridan is nothing like the rest of her family. You know, I tried to get Mama to quit her job as a Crane's housekeeper, but she wouldn't have it. She was always afraid of losing the paycheck.
Yes, I know how conscientious she was about taking care of her family. Oh, it was all I could do to convince her to send baby Paloma to me down here, so she would have a lighter load.
Well, even without Paloma, she worked around the clock, day in and day out. You know, she had to after Papa disappeared. Look, I hope that Paloma understands that Mama was doing her best.
In her brain, I think she does. In her heart, just trouble accepting it.
Is that why she refused to speak to Miguel when he called?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Well, we all tried talking to her, but she wasn't having any of it.
But she's still young. She feels she was the only one singled out of all the siblings to be sent away.
Well, that's not how it was. I remember Mama agonizing over her decision to send Paloma away. You know, it wasn't until she realized that you could give her so much of a better life down here that she agreed to it.
Well, I know that. Senor y Senora Wheeler know that. But Paloma's a different story. She's very sensitive, very emotional.
Well, I'll just tell her that Mama needs to see her. And that coming back to Harmony could be the best medicine for her.
It would be good, you know, for both of them, no doubt. Family's what's most important. You care so much about family, pal? Why'd you abandon yours?
I don't blame you for being in love with Whitney. She's been the best for as long as I can remember.
Maybe that's why I feel so lousy, you know? And all I've done is make her life even more difficult than it already is.
Because she's already so angry about her mother and your father, right?
Yeah. No matter what anyone says about that, she doesn't want to believe they're not having an affair.
No, I don't know, Fox. I kind of have a hard time believing that. I mean, we are talking about Julian, you know, and Whitney is always catching her mother and your father together, so.
Yeah, you know, I mean, from talking to my father about this, I get the idea that his feelings for Eve go way deeper than just some sort of fling, you know? I think he respects her too much.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Because, you know, I was married to your dad. I mean, I thought it was, and just respect is not a word I would associate with him, you know?
I know. I used to think the same thing, but I'm telling you, when he talks about Eve, it's amazing. It's like this whole other side of him comes out. It's unbelievable. Anyway, look, the point is, me being in love with Whitney right now is the last thing she needs. In fact, I think it might have sent her over the edge.
Hey, just gonna figure it out. Just gonna sort out her feelings for you and for Chad.
You think she's gonna be able to do this before she gets married to him?
I hope so, Fox.
Me too. And if I thought there was any future for us, damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead.
You know, you've been at Mom's throat for months now, and I'm still not clear on why. Is there something going on that I don't know about?
Well, she just hasn't been very supportive. That's all.
Are you sure that's it? Because it seems like it's something
Why
more.
don't we just stay on this subject, okay? You know, Chad and I just were hoping that you could find it in your heart to be happy for us.
Yeah, well, that was dumb of you then, wasn't it? I'm about as happy for the two of you as Mom and Dad are gonna be.
out of here before someone sees you. Why, Julian, what a surprise.
There he is in the flesh. That's the rich white sugar daddy that got her pregnant.
Julian, please, just go before TC sees you.
I can't leave you like this, not with TC in such a rage.
That's exactly why you have to go. God only knows what he'll do to you if he finds you here. Julian, please go. I'll call you later, I promise. Oh, there's TC coming out of the kitchen now. I mean it, Julian. I mean it. Oh, do you think you can spare a lover boy your husband's wrath? I don't think so, Evie. Just shut up. Just shut up. TC, couldn't we please go and talk together alone?
What the hell for, Eve? Do you honestly think anything you say to me is gonna make me feel less sick to my stomach?
You could at least let me try. You can't throw away our love this way.
Love? I don't ever want to hear those words out of your mouth. I loved you, Eve. And all this time, you had a relationship with Julian Crane. Julian's leftovers.
Don't say that.
Oh, what, huh? You can't handle the truth? I guess it's easier being a liar than it is being a fool. I've been a fool for a long time, Eve. I don't know if I'll ever be able to hold my head up.
TC, if you would just let me explain.
Explain what, huh? How you just fell in bed with Julian Crane and had his baby? How could you not tell me this, Eve? How? That he was the father of your firstborn child. How could you possibly go day after day, week after week, year after year, not telling me about your sordid affair with Julian Crane?
I wanted to.
You lied to me, Eve. You played me for the biggest sucker on this earth.
TC, that's the last thing I wanted to do.
I thought you despised this man as much as I did. But all along, you were thinking about him as your lover.
No, that's not true.
I don't know why I didn't think about this before. This man saved your life more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times. Why didn't I see the clues?
I didn't want you to put it together, TC. I was afraid of what your reaction would be. Just like it is now.
Eve, that is no excuse.
I wanted to tell you as soon as I met you. But I was afraid that you'd walk out the door and you wouldn't take the chance to know me better. You were the answer to all my prayers, TC. You were the kind of man I dreamed about marrying. You were so decent and so good and so kind. You were unlike any other man I'd ever had anything to do with. And I just knew that if I told you what my life was like before, that you'd just walk out the door.
Maybe I would, or maybe I wouldn't. We'll never know, will we? Because you never gave me the opportunity to find out the facts. Can't believe you did this, Eve. Can't believe you did this to me.
I see now that I should have taken the chance and told you the truth.
Eve, we have been married for 20 years. We have been living a lie. Did you think you could keep this secret? That you had a baby with Julian Crane for the rest of your life?
No, but...
Wait a minute. Where the hell is this kid now?
I don't know.
What the hell you mean you don't know? Come on, you know what... God. Whitney and Simone? Are those Julian's children and not mine?
Well, I'm with you all the way if you want to fight for Whitney. I mean, I think that Whitney and Chad are great together. But, I think she has stronger feelings for you.
From your lips to her ears.
Well, it's not as easy as that, because, right now she's not really listening to me.
I know. Look, I don't think any of that matters. I think what matters right now is that we stick by her over the next couple of days.
Okay. Why? I mean, what's happening?
Well, according to my father, a lot's gonna happen. You know, he wouldn't get into specifics, but apparently some big revelation's gonna come out. It's gonna knock Whitney on her ear.
You think this is about her parents? Because, you know, if they split up, she's gonna go crazy. I mean, she's really protective over her father. I mean, this could send her into a tailspin.
I know. That's why I hope she doesn't keep pushing me away, you know? I'd like to be around if she needs me.
Oh, my poor sister. I cannot imagine how she is dealing with Antonio's death. Her firstborn son.
Well, I think Mama's still in shock right now.
I still do not understand his death. Was it an accident?
Oh, no. It was very deliberate. In fact, that bomb was meant for me.
Dear Lord.
You don't know my father, but he's a very powerful man.
Everybody's heard of Alistair Crane.
He wants nothing more in the world than to keep me and Louise from marrying.
Yeah, and he'll do whatever it takes to try and keep us apart.
What monster would try to kill his own daughter?
You know, it's just a shocking concept. Hard to imagine.
You know, we're a very close-knit family, and, well, Antonio's death, it's hitting us all pretty hard right now. In fact, Teresa's pregnant, and when she heard the news, she collapsed, so she's in the hospital, too, now.
Is she all right?
Well, they say so, if she avoids any more stress.
But this baby that she's carrying...
Yeah, it's kind of complicated, you see. Teresa's actually a surrogate mother for another couple right now. She has a baby of her own, but unfortunately, she's in the midst of a nasty custody battle for him right now.
It's those damn Cranes again, isn't it? Those bastards are trying to steal Teresa's child.
God, you'd think you hate him as much as I do. You don't even know him.
It's just the very idea of a father's inhumanity to his own child. It makes my blood boil. Sounds like your family's been through a great deal.
That's for damn sure. Chalk it up to the Cranes, you know? Mostly Alistair. It's actually one of the reasons I decided to become a cop. You know, I couldn't just stand by and do nothing in response to all the injustices that I saw.
You're not a policeman anymore?
Not at the moment, no. I was suspended.
Why?
Well, again, it's a long story, but basically, Alistair. He's decided to systematically tear apart our family, taking away our livelihood, our home, and now he's even resorted to killing one of us.
I just can't bear the thought that it's my own father that's caused Luis and his family all this pain.
You're nothing like your father. I mean, it's just that I can know that already just spending a few hours with you.
Thank you. I like to think that I am more like my mother.
There is not a doubt in my mind that you are. Well, you know, Luis, so tell me more, you know, about your brother, Miguel.
He's great. And, you know, in fact, he has a daughter. She's about the same age as my son.
A little girl?
Yeah. Yeah, her name's Maria. She's named after you and your mother.
Yes, I've seen her pictures. Oh, she's beautiful.
I think it'd be nice if you told us about your son, Luis.
Oh, God, look, he's so amazing. Look. Yeah, there he is. Little Martin. Well, he's all boy. Can't get enough of him.
Did you say Martin?
Yeah, he's named after my father. Not that, my father deserves anyone to be named after him. You know, the bum ran out on us kids and, just basically left our family hanging.
And yet you named him after him.
For my mother. Why she doesn't hate him for leaving her, I'll never understand.
Okay, there is one bit of hope for you and Whitney.
What? What? Teresa, she's gonna get to the altar with Chad? She's gonna get up there, she's gonna finally realize that she's in love with me? Come on. Teresa, this isn't one of your soaps.
No, listen. When Whitney tells her father that she and Chad are planning to get married, he's not gonna go for it.
Well, everybody knows he's never really been a big fan of Chad's, right?
Yes, he's always had his problems with Chad, and when that whole thing happened in Los Angeles where Whitney almost, died of that gunshot from Chad's first wife.
Would you think Whitney's dad's gonna try to talk her out of the wedding?
I don't know. I mean, it's possible. But it would definitely postpone things, which would give you some time to, work the old fox magic.
Right. Look, I'd love to be with Whitney, but honest to God, I think the best thing right now is just to make sure that she's happy, no matter who she's with.
You really do love her.
I guess that's what that sick feeling is in the bottom of my stomach, huh?
That's it.
Thanks for being such a good friend to me. And to Whitney. You know I'll always be here for you, right?
Yes. Well, it's too bad we couldn't have been each other's destinies. I mean, it would have made things so much easier.
Tell me about it. Well, look, I mean, come on. At least we got each other to get through the next couple of days and weeks, right?
That's right. Well, I don't really envy Whitney,
Well, I'm not worried. I'm not worried in the least. Chad and I are going to go talk to Mom and Dad, and then once they see how much in love we are, I'm sure they're going to support our decision to get married.
I don't know what you've been smoking, but I don't think so.
Of course, Whitney and Simone are your daughters. Do you see, I would never lie about something so sacred as our girls.
And I should believe you because...
Because it's true. Whitney and Simone are our children. The family that you and I made together.
What about the family you made with that bastard Julian Crane? Huh? Answer that, Eve. By the way, where the hell is that little bastard kid anyway?
Don't you call him that. I don't know where my son is.
A likely story.
Is this the child that you led me to believe that you miscarried before our girls were born? I thought that was my baby.
I didn't tell you that it was, TC. You jumped to that conclusion.
And you didn't do a damn thing to correct the mistake, did you?
I was afraid.
Well, you know what? You should have been afraid. Because that baby was Julian Crane's all along. You little cheating whore.
You stop saying that. I have never been unfaithful to you one day since the day we were married.
And if you believe that, I got a bridge in New York to sell you.
He is a beautiful, beautiful boy.
That he is. No wonder you're so proud.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, hey, since Paloma's not home yet, what do you say you and I go into town and have a look around?
Oh, it's so late. Not much is open.
It doesn't matter. Mama's always told me so much about Puerto Arena. I'd love to see it. Show Sheridan.
I'd love that.
All right. And if Paloma comes home?
I'll tell her you're here.
Perfect. Thank you.
Enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
Have a good time.
Thanks.
Yeah.
What do you say we go talk to your folks right now? I'll even ask them for your hand.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that because I want to get married to you as soon as I possibly can. Let's go.
I don't want to miss a second of the fireworks that are going to go off when they hear.
TC, I will do anything. Anything you ask if you will just forgive me. I love you. I just wanted to be a good mother to our daughters and good wife to you.
Damn it, you should have thought about that when you were whoring around town with that bastard Julian Crane. You're nothing but a common street hooker. But I'm gonna kill him for making you one.
No, TC.
Oh, what? You're defending him, huh? Now, why in the hell am I not surprised? You think I'm angry now? Wait until I get my hands on that bastard.
This is even better than I hoped for.
Don't you ever touch me again. Do you understand me? You are nothing but a common street trick.
Stop it! Stop talking to her like that. None of this is her fault. It's all mine.
Julian, no, get out of here. Get out of here now!
Julian!
Why don't you ask Mom that, Simone? She's the reason Daddy's acting like this.
Death to you all. Swift and certain death.
Oh my God, it is Paloma.
This August, America sends its best to Athens. The strongest United States team in years. The best of a nation are out to prove they're the best in the world. The Summer Olympics start August 13th on the networks of NBC.